So a very interesting trend as well is the bundling of expertise into digital assets. What you see, in fact, is that this has a big advantage for clients because you're going to deliver the best solution. On the other end, it's also generating a lot of profit for consulting companies. In fact, you have these different consultants with different levels of expertise, with different sorts of expertise. And ideally, in fact, you'd like to bring all these expertises and levels of expertise together to deliver the best solution for the client. But in practice, that's not easy to organize. In fact, your consultants are busy on different projects, not easy to bring all that knowledge together in one project. There was, of course, this trend many, many years ago of knowledge management projects and tools so that you could bundle all the knowledge into one tool, but still it were the different consultants who had to pick up that knowledge to use it within their project. Ideally, in fact, you want to digitalize this and not only having the ability to pick up some knowledge and use that knowledge to deliver a service with a client, but at the same time to automate, in fact, the advisory process with your client.
You mean that the tool gives the advice instead of the consultant? That
is right. In fact, what you do in this sense is that not only you're going to be able to work with the clients and deliver services with the client, but you would like, in fact, to automate part of the process, part of the advisory process that you're going to go through with your client. This has a big impact, in fact, on clients today because not only are they going to get all the knowledge within the tool that is going to deliver them the best result. I think that's a very, very important difference with what we did before. In fact, before it was just the consultant meeting with the client, giving advice, and that was it. But depending on the knowledge of the client or the consultant, the level of expertise of the consultant, you would get a sort of level of consultancy and solution at the end. So here, in fact, you're trying to bundle all the expertises from the different consultants within the tool and as such, deliver the best service for your client. That's what you do at the end.
Do you have an example of that in a real life example?
It's a very interesting example because it's one that I've experienced myself. We worked and I worked at that time with a company that was delivering services around performance management, system performance management, very technical. And consultants went to the client's site, typically at that time, and installed software on their systems to find out about specific performance indicators, and were then rewriting code for them just to make sure that performance was going to increase. Now, what happened, and by the way, this was costing around 50K at that time. That was around the price that we were asking for this each time, for each project. And what we decided at that time is that we would create a tool that would encapsulate all the knowledge from the different consultants we had, and a tool that would automate this whole process. And guess what? The result was even better than the result of having all the consultants sitting with their clients, finding out about all these different, let's say, parameters. So the result was better. It was still generating the 50K, while the consultants, in fact, didn't spend, maybe only spend about 20% of their time with the client. But for the client, the result was better. Profitability rate went up. But of course, you had to invest initially in putting together that software to do it. But that was just a small investment if you compare it with all the project we did with the 50K each time. So it was a win-win for everybody, in fact.
Yeah, and also back then you had to custom develop the whole tool. While now, in these days, a lot of tools or like tools that you can use for that are available as a SaaS, as a software as a service tool, so much cheaper and faster.
It's right. There's many SaaS softwares out there that you can configure to help you with this kind of project. So yes, definitely yes. Yeah.
Okay.